everybody. Good evening to you. How are you? Hope you're having a great night. So, we're here to talk about Foodie Beauty. Although there isn't a whole lot to talk about, I'll be honest. She did a live stream and I'm going to go over it. Although we're cutting out a really large portion of it because honestly, there's no reason to cover it. You're not missing much. Let me give you a brief recap of the slight goings on, the beginning part of the live stream that went on for about an hour in. She started the live stream. She told everybody she was going to take everybody somewhere, but she wouldn't say where for a while. And then she confessed she was going to go get something to eat. She went to a Wimpy's burger place. She had trouble finding a parking space. A nice man was trying to help her find a parking space. She got rather grumpy over that. She went inside. She had a burger. The restaurant was practically deserted. She said she wanted another one, and then she started the drive home. And that's where the fun began, and that's what I want to cover. Because Chantal did not use the restroom before she left the restaurant, and all the way home she was in distress. And then she got home and then she proceeded to talk to her beezers. On top of the live stream after that, she did another stream where she was playing Phantasmagoria. I don't know why she insists on playing that game. It doesn't look like she has much fun playing it, but something interesting happened during that stream as well, and we'll go over that with the Twitter peeps. So, how about we just get into Twitter peeps and get going with everything? And there's a lot of interesting stuff that I found on Twitter, and I'm very happy to share it with you guys. So, let's go, y'all. All right, it's time for the Twitter peeps, and I'm all ready to go. So, I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen so you guys can see. Okay, so for those of you that are on Twitter, that you'd like to follow me on the Bird app, there's my handle, Wild Girl Sarah. So let's start here with a tweet courtesy of Misty. Is it Misty I or Misty L? I think it's Misty I. Misty says, so Foodie Beauty is playing Phantasmaphobia, not Phantasmagoria, and her side piece is in chat shooting his shot. Salah is no longer taking it, so thank you for the screenshots. So you can see Anime Sucks, and that's one of her feedy people, one of her big money whale tippers, saying to Chantal, we should move to Africa. We be the cutest couple. Moving on. And here's Salah, also in chat, saying, Anime Sucks, listen. This is your last warning. If you ever said anything flirty, you would be blocked and banned from this channel forever. Do we understand each other? Do I think that this might just be staged? You know, like internet drama. Chantal just trying to drum up some drama on herself. Perhaps. It kind of feels that way. And even if it's not, Salah, it's not your channel. This is the Foodie Beauty channel, not the Sultan Salah channel. You could do what you want on your own channel, sir. But when it comes to somebody else's channel, you do not have the first say nor the final say. Chantal is not going to get rid of one of her big money tippers. Anymore, she sits around and waits for him to show up so that he can give her money. Do you honestly think she's going to let you get away with that? You're a mod on her chat and you hold a wrench, but that's about it. But it's her channel and it's her money, and it's not going to happen, sir. She's not going to let you get rid of one of her big money whales, especially one that she talks to off of YouTube, because you got to know that's going on. Not that you care. You don't care about Chantal. You're not in love with Chantal. The only reason why you want to hang on to Chantal is because without her, you would have to go back to work. You would have to work a regular job, and you couldn't just sit around all day and play video games and go run off to the red room. You would actually have to be a productive member of society, something that you definitely don't want to do. So you might want to have a seat. on those thoughts of you are king and your word is law. Oh, no, it's not. Not when it comes to somebody else's channel, sir. Nope. Yeah. What? And I'm looking at this last screenshot. Anime Sucks says, I unironically on my way to go purchase party favors. What? Why are you announcing that in chat? Something, you know what, Anime? I'm gonna stop asking questions about you. There's something wrong with you. Obviously, there's something wrong with you. If you're in Chantal's chat and you're supporting her, I'm gonna stop asking questions as of why you're hanging around her, because it's obvious. Kelly says, look how happy Chinny is with her food. All of her content consists of her eating or talking about food, and her morons pay for that. In my opinion, that's her excuse to Salah for eating and spending money on junky takeout. Yep, she can justify it. She can look at Salah and go, I'm just doing content for YouTube. And you know that my YouTube channel is paying for everything. This is what people are paying me for. So therefore, I have to do it. She can paint it that way. It's my job, Salah. It's what I have to do to get paid. And since he wants to get paid and taken care of, what's he going to say, really? Not much. Now, y'all check this out from Punch Cat. There's a person that says, found this 7-month-old kitty hanging around my shop May 31st. Super friendly with everyone, covered in grime, dirt, oil, etc. Decided to bring him home and let him live the life he deserves since he's a good dude. So there's the before on top, and there's the afterwards. See what a little love can do? You shouldn't judge a book by its initial cover. If you see an animal that maybe they don't look so good, maybe they're a little bit dirty, maybe they're a little bit underfed or blind, never judge the book by its cover at first. Look beyond and think to yourself, with a little love, what could happen? I mean, even just the eyes of the cat on the top picture, the eyes look very, very sad. And then the bottom picture, you can see that cat is much happier. So good on you, dude, for taking in this kitty. Kitty looks a lot happier now. All right. Now, I know that there are some people from Chantal's channel that might be floating around on the reaction channel side, just checking things out. Maybe you're doing some investigating. Maybe you're just trying to get all the pieces of the puzzle. Allow me to give you one that you may or may not know about. So let's talk about what's going on recently, and then we'll talk about the past. So recently, Chantal is claiming that her ex hurt her. Well, I got a clip here for you relating to the past that it's still important. It has to do with the things that Chantal said about Nads, the things that she claimed he did to her. Girl world, we're full of receipts. We got them all day. And the best part is that the receipts are live streams and videos that she put out on her channel that she conveniently got rid of. So everybody's aware about Beck doing their video talking about Amberlynn Reed and the abusive behavior that Amberlynn did to Beck. Chantal, so eager to be a victim, so eager to paint herself a victim, trying to attach herself to that, claiming that she had been hurt by Nads, when in fact, Chantal was abusive. She confessed that out of her own mouth, that she was emotionally, verbally abusive, said that many times. But she claimed that Nads put his hands on her. You're about to see some solid, concrete proof how much of a liar she is. Again, out of her own mouth. There's no more powerful proof than that. So thank you, Tofu. Tofu says, lying liar who lies. And I'm going to blow this up. I'm going to blow it up just so everybody can see and hear. For context, this clip was taken back when Chantal lived in Canada. She was still living with Pete's, still had the cats with her. This was right after she did a panel. Miss Effin Wonderful was on the panel, and she got her butt handed to her by Miss Effin Wonderful, and she was mad. She was real mad because she got asked some hard questions, and she couldn't think fast enough to cover up her lies. Therefore, she got roasted. But let me just give you the receipt and let you see for yourself. And you'll understand why we say rule number 1, Chantal lies. Just take a listen for yourself.
Did I ever say he beat me? No, I never said that. I was never beaten. Never.
Nads never laid a hand on her. And yet, way before this, she did many live streams where she was saying just the opposite. She told everybody, he hit me so hard, I saw stars. So they say that two things can be true at the same time, not in this instance. For someone to hit you so hard that you saw stars, they would have to strike you in some way. But here you are, Chantal, saying, he never laid a hand on me. He never beat me. Never. Never happened.
And Nader has never beaten me. So that's the difference, Sophia. Okay. So how about you take your situation, keep it with you, and let me live my life and love who I love the way I want.
Sam's Bar Lounge. Yeah, it happened to Dee Dee, but exactly what he did, I said happened to me too.
Is anybody noticing a pattern here, like a serious pattern? Chantal has to be included in everything. She's got this thing of, I don't want to be left out of anything. Even if somebody has been hurt, they've suffered trauma, they've gone through pain, she wants to be included on that too. She can't stand to be left out. Got to be part of a group. It's always, what about me? What about me? I want to be included. What about me? No one who has ever suffered serious trauma or pain would ever say, I want to suffer some pain. I want to suffer trauma. I've got to be included. A true victim would say, I wish I'd never experienced that. I wish it never happened to me. But she's always trying to attach herself to stuff. She just said it out of her own mouth twice. The first clip is her saying Nads never laid a hand on her. The second clip, Sam's Bar Lounge. The videos on Sam's Bar Lounge are of Nader and Dee Dee. None of those clips contain anything relating to Chantal. She was in none of the clips. You never heard her voice. You never saw her body. Nader was never going back and forth with Chantal. It was all Nader and Dee Dee. But she's trying to say, oh, because I wasn't in the clip. That's an example. It happened to me. No, it didn't. Because we just saw the clip where you said out of your own mouth, he never touched me. And just so we're clear, let's play this again. From the beginning, I'll shut up.
Did I ever say he beat me? No, I never said that. I was never beaten. Never. And Nader has never beaten me. So that's the difference, Sophia. Okay. So how about you take your situation, keep it with you, and let me live my life and love who I love the way I want.
Sam's Bar Lounge. Yeah, it happened to Dee Dee, but exactly what he did, I said happened to me too. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, anyways.
So for anybody out there that maybe you're a beezer and you're going on all these different reaction channels, and maybe Chantal is trying to just shove into your heads, these reaction channels are evil. They're awful people. They pick on me strictly because of my weight, and that's the only reason. That's the only reason why they talk about me. Stand back and look at the whole picture. I mean, all of it. All of it. As a matter of fact, I encourage anyone who is new to Chantal that might be considering being a beezer, I thoroughly encourage you to do your own homework, do your own research. Please, please do. Just put in the search bar on YouTube, Foodie Beauty. Look for all the clip channels and the archive channels. There are plenty. All of them have all of the deleted stuff that you won't find on Chantal's channel anymore. Watch some of that stuff. Find out some stuff. See for yourself. You'll find out pretty quick. We have a whole host of reasons to talk about her that have nothing to do with the pounds on her body or how big or how little she is. She's an awful person. She's problematic. She's abusive. She's disgusting. She's gross. She goes too far. Really, she should be off of YouTube, but it's not our call. But there's a whole host of reasons why we talk about her and why we still talk about her. Her weight is her issue. It's for her to deal with or not. But there's all kinds of reasons why we talk about her. And I just showed you one. It's the lies. She's a lying liar who lies. And yes, she will go that far, that she will make up lies that severe. She will exploit the topics of DV and SA on YouTube for money. She will make up stories that aren't true. She will paint herself a victim when she never was. She's never been a victim. She is a predator who makes other people into victims. At the same time, she's trying to sell this story to the audience that she's a victim. Because as long as she's painting herself as a victim, no one's going to look at her and suspect that she's a predator, that she preys on people, that she hurts people, that she wrecks and ruins lives everywhere she goes. There's a reason why she's all alone. There's a reason why that any companionship that she has to pay for. Most normal, decent people don't have to pay for people to be around them, but she's so awful that she does. Ask yourselves why. Like, what is really going on there? Like, how evil does a person have to be to lie about being a victim of DV? And how evil do you have to be that when you're around a guy, meaning Nads, and he doesn't want you around him, you're going to go so far as to threaten him with the cops and get him arrested just because he says, I don't want you around. I don't want you. Because she did threaten to go to the cops and file charges just because he said that. I mean, that's someone that goes way too far. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah, I would think so. Anyway, all you beezers, again, please do your own homework. Do some research. You'll find stuff. You'll find some stuff out. You will. You'll find a lot of stuff out. You'll see how much she lies and how much she's been lying the last 8 years. Okay, moving on to Butenwegen. Let them know. Never let them know your next move. So keep an eye on the Siamese cat over here. Whoop. That was smooth. So the Siamese cat wants to mess around with the big floofy boy. And then look at that. And we're doing the baseball slide. Milky Chai says Chantal set a $50 goal for her beezers to choose her next outing. So she's the one going out and getting food. So in order for the Beezers to pick where she goes, they had to donate at least $50. In essence, they were paying for her food. A little bit broken greedy, are we, Chantal? Now, this will break your heart, y'all. Content that heal your depression. This woman was in bed due to being sick. When she woke up, she saw that her cat had brought her food to help her get better. Oh, good baby. This woman was in bed due to her being sick. When she woke up, she saw that her cat had brought her food to help her get better. Oh, you precious thing. You precious thing. Aw. Precious little thing. Ghost Crab says, but that tweet perfectly shows how stunted Chantal is. She never thinks ahead and tackles things she knows will create problems in the future. She just thinks about right now like a little child. That's also why she just eats and doesn't care even though she knows it'll unalive her. Fondue Pondu says, what the F? So you're cool with him leaving you for someone he gets pregnant? That's a really weird thing to be so blasé about. Let's watch the clip.
Well, at least probably not Vegas. Well, at least for me anyway. And for those who say, well, he might leave you to have kids later, whatever.
You know, I'm wondering something. She's so blasé about it. Could it be because maybe behind the scenes there might be somebody with Salah's child, maybe currently pregnant or already had a child, and that situation has already happened and that's why she's so calm? I don't know. Whenever Neo Tarot does her tarot readings, she always picks up a pregnant female, the Empress. So that situation might have already happened, y'all. Milky Chai says, update about the goal. She didn't reach the goal. Aw, poor thing. Two-Tail Caperer says, Chantal, if you ever wondered why your neighbor's kids cry all night, it's your fault. You stay up all night raging and screaming at games you can't even see, while your husband fumbles the same song endlessly. If you can hear them, they can sure hear yourself. So, yeah. This is when she was doing the live stream. It's midnight, and they were being really loud in the apartment. Really loud. Yeah, apartment walls are extremely thin. You got to be careful with the noise, but if you don't like where you are, if it's too loud, there's always the option of moving. Queen of WTF says, I don't know. Why do you whine like a little child when you are hungry? When you want something, when you don't want to do something, or just to be downright freaking annoying? Let's watch the clip. 1 second. There we go.
My voodoo doll lost its legs. Why are 50, 60-year-old women still playing with dolls?
You know, all these times she keeps going out to Kuwait to go get something to eat, Salah is never with her. She's trying to sell this fantasy of my husband loves me so much, but yet she keeps going out alone. He's never there. He doesn't want to be there. It doesn't scream happy marriage to me, Chantal. It screams, I'm around someone that can't stand me. Yog says, rescuers found puppies under the rubble of a building. Upon closer inspection, they found the puppies were protecting newborn kittens and a mama cat. Aw, just a bundle of love. The puppies are so big you can't even see mama and the babies. But they're all like huddled up together. Well, I hope they all got rescued and given to great homes. They all look adorable. Black cats are not bad luck. Black cat behavior. Black cats are funny. They are extremely silly and they're very mischievous when they want to be. Oh. Oh, someone's got the zoomies. See what I mean about being mischievous? And they're real talkative. Oh, look at the little bouncy bouncies down the stairs. All right. Kelly says, if you're afraid the food will cause you to have a bee moment, the normal thing is to do is stay away from it. But what do I know about Foodie's logic never fails? Let's watch.
Yeah, so there's a place that, I'll just tell you now. They have a Nashville chicken sandwich.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Uh-oh. Anybody that's been watching Chantal since back in the day, you know why I'm saying uh-oh. Those of us that were around then, we know about her obsession over Nashville chicken sandwiches. She used to buy 4 or 5 at a time. Like, she just became obsessed with Nashville chicken sandwiches, or as she called them, Nashies. And she found them somewhere again. Uh-oh.
And I'm craving that in particular. So we're gonna see if it's good, but I hope it's not as good as BK, because then I don't want to become like addicted to eating that all the time. You know what I mean?
I don't want to be addicted to eating that all the time. But you are. But you are. You are, Chantal. You are addicted to processed fast food. And not just one type of processed fast food, to many different types, as long as it's processed and as long as it's fast food. You don't care what it is. It's not just one thing, there's many things. As long as it's quick and easy and go right into your mouth, you are addicted to it. And you know, an easy way to cut down the temptation of eating processed fast food? Don't drive there. Don't get it. Stay away from it. All right, here's something funny from Punch Cat. Michelangelo meets Kitty. I told you, cats don't like it when you point at them. Don't point at a cat unless you want them to swat at you. Cats don't like bad manners. All right, have you guys ever seen a great gray owl? Well, allow me to show one to you. So this is Shadow, the great gray owl. Interesting fact about owls. The way their heads and their faces are shaped. You see how their feathers are all spread out? That acts kind of like a satellite dish. It amplifies their hearing. That's why they're such amazing hunters. Antidepressant content. He is so happy. Look at this kitty having fun on the slide. It's not just kids that can get on a slide and have fun. Cats can do it too. See? He's having a ball. All by himself. DX said, why draw them on when you can just drop the filter? Yeah, look at that. Look at this. Yeah, what's going on? Lines caused by your sunglasses. What happened there? What happened? Fondue Pondu says, and this, along with her laughing on the way down to the police, is why she's a horrific person. Lying about DV is a slap in the face to those of us who suffered and had a hard time in the court seeking justice. You were no victim. No, she never was. She just made up a story about being a victim, and she made thousands and thousands of dollars on YouTube selling that story to people who perhaps had already gone through it, or knew someone who had, who were empathetic, or they felt a kinship to her when she told that story. She was trauma bonding with her audience. Oh, I went through it, and I hear you went through it, Chantal. Here, let me give you some money. She made so much money talking about her supposed DV trauma that never happened. It was so profitable. She kept bringing it up and kept profiting off of it. And the only reason why she's not doing it right now is because she's around Salah and she can't say, oh, he's doing it to me too. But yeah, she's horrific for doing that. There's a special place in hell for her. Let's see. Moving on. Okay, Nana Spiked Tea says the level of delusion with this one is insane. First claiming she hasn't talked about Natter in years and claimed to keep a tidy house. Do her beezers buy that crap? There is proof of her pigsty. Oh, the clean bathroom shown is 100% Salah's. Huh. So let's watch the clip and see this, because she did kind of like a little home reveal thing. I didn't go over that video, but she was showing how clean everything was. And I agree with Nana Spike T that the clean bathroom shown was Salah's, not hers. Let's watch the clip though.
So I showed you guys some parts of my home. I don't want to show everything because some parts of the house we just want to keep private, like our bedrooms and stuff. Harry's room or the spare room is just...
You know, hold on a second. I want to look at something. I'm blowing it up. I want to look. Like I'm looking to see if the different products in the bathroom. Like if there are mainly like products for men in the bathroom, like if there are any female products in this bathroom. But I'm going to keep an eye on that.
So I showed you guys some parts of my home. I don't want to show everything because...
Okay, you got mouthwash. Looks like some hand soap.
Some parts of the house we just want to keep private, like our bedrooms and stuff. Harry's room or the spare room.
All right. So you got all kinds of hair products right there. That's Salah's bathroom. He uses that bathroom. That's his bathroom. And I say that because I'm thinking about how tall Chantal is and how tall Salah is. He's what, about 6 feet tall? 6'1", something like that. And she's like 5'1". And I'm a shorty too. I'm about 5'4". I'm short. Look at the products on the top shelf. If that were a bathroom that she was using, she wouldn't be able to reach those products. It just wouldn't happen. That's his bathroom.
Room is just... It's kind of like a storage room. We don't have closet space here, so...
Dang it. You moved too fast. Hold on. Go back. All right, so we got a whole bunch of stuff here. This looks like all of his stuff. Or maybe that was stuff that she put there just for the bathroom reveal. Like I'm going to put my Lush products here. Yeah, there's the Lush products. There's the Lush products. But this looks way staged. But go ahead.
Closet space here, so it's just kind of cluttered, but it's clean.
Okay, master bedroom, aka Salah's room. The second bathroom is behind that. So I guess here is Chantal's area. Here's Salah's.
Here's our master.
You guys know me from the villa. When I lived in the villa, my old place. My place was messy.
Yeah, it was. Let's see the bathroom in the master room, aka my bathroom.
And dirty. Sometimes I would go through...
And that's his bathroom.
You know, weeks of not cleaning properly.
Well, I would imagine the other bathroom is going to look different because it's in a different part of the house.
At all. And now, as a form of self-love,
The infamous bathtub.
and love for my home, my family.
Petty, sure, but this tidy Susie homemaker isn't fooling anyone.
I try to keep it clean. There's been times where I go through depression and I don't.
And again, Beezers, if any of you are watching this video, here's some more receipts that you're about to be shown about how Chantal lived back in Canada.
Keep it as clean as I'd like. I never
Yep.
like at villa level. My husband would never.
I got to turn off the volume. Sorry. So this was her bedroom. When Chantal lived in Canada with Pete, she had the biggest bedroom in the house with the balcony. Had a bedroom with a balcony that she hardly ever used. She could have given Pete the room with the balcony so that his cat Timbit, even though she wasn't leaving the bedroom, could have gone out on the balcony and gotten some fresh air and sunshine. Since she was confined to that room, Chantal took the room with the balcony just because. But this is how she lived. Garbage everywhere. Every place. The fart box has been villa level many times. Your husband would never. He's allowed it and claims to live there, so yes, he would. So, yeah, like she's messy. Very, very messy. All right, so that's it for the Twitter catch up. And where did why does StreamYard do that to me? I don't know. It's okay. It's an easy fix. We got it. It's all right. That's fine. We're going to go on to her live stream. Now we've all caught up with the Twitter peeps. Oh, Lord. So she went out looking for Nashies. So where are we? You guys can see where we're starting at. We're starting at 55:48. Like I said, I'm cutting out a big portion of this. I'm not going to bore you guys to death. Most of it was boring. The vibe that I got off of this live stream was I spent the last 2 days putting my foot in my mouth talking about Beck. So this live stream is about let's just be boring. I don't want to get in trouble again. I don't want to keep putting my foot in my mouth. So I'm just going to go out and pretend like nothing ever happened. That's the vibe here. But let's see what people have to say. And keep in mind, we are at the Wimpy's. We are at the burger place. There's been a pattern with Chantal. Every time she eats fast food, about 5 or 10 minutes later, she's got to go to the bathroom. A lot of that has to do, I feel, with the processed fast food. Some of that I have to do with the fact that she has no gallbladder. And if you have no gallbladder, if you eat processed, greasy, oily foods, it can cause going to the bathroom, diarrhea. Every time she eats too much, she goes through this. But rather than slow down, maybe stop eating the fast food, like she just has to keep running to the toilet. But she's at the restaurant right now, and she's getting ready to leave.
Push.
And since you've said it so much in the past, Chantal, I'm going to say it to you now. Where's your husband? Where's your man at? Why is it that your man never shows up on stream anymore? He never accompanies you anywhere. You're always going out by yourself. What is that? Doesn't he love you? I don't think he loves you. He's letting you go out by your doggone self. And this happened a lot during the stream too. Like she would hear copyrighted music and she'd have to shut it off. So that happened a lot as well. It's still quiet.
I feel bad for that guy now. I was kind of bitchy, not to his face, but am I gonna get out of here? It's gonna be stressful. You guys want to go home? Because I'm gonna have to go back. I'm gonna have to be near the facilities.
Chantal, you're at the restaurant. You were a customer. Were there no bathrooms in the Wimpies for you to use? You were just get out of the car and go back to the bathroom.
I feel bad for that guy now. I was kind of bitchy, not to his face, but I wish I had tip money. I just brought a card today.
Chantal, even if you had tip money, you wouldn't have given it to the guy. You are notorious for ripping people off and not tipping people. You are not that nice.
Yeah, here he is. I don't have any tips.
How many times have you gone out to get something to eat? And you always make sure to not have cash on you. You've been living in Kuwait for how long? And I'm sure you've encountered enough people that you should know that when you go someplace, they might expect a tip, and yet you don't carry cash on purpose.
Like, I don't have any cash. At home, yeah, but 300 Fahrenheit smokehouse. That looks fancy. Yum, steak. Please go home. You guys like home beezing? Pick frozen yogurt. I can't have 2 treats in one day. We have 1 treat a day, remember? Let this guy go so he doesn't watch me pull out like a loser.
I have a feeling that she was waiting on Anime Sucks to come in and tip her while she was eating. You know, she's getting more and more frustrated, like she plans these lives around people like Anime Sucks. Like, oh, if I go out to eat and he sees me eat, he might throw the big super chats.
Okay, let me set you guys up. Go to 300 one day?
Okay, can I just address this comment in chat? I'm going to be calm about it. So, for those that don't know, there is a bit of a rumor going around that Music Biz Marty has passed away. I don't know if the rumor is true. Marty is known for being a bit of a troll. Some people are saying that it is true, that he has passed away. Others are saying, no, it's not true. It's hard to know what is true, especially when we're talking about somebody who's notorious for being a troll. If it is true, my condolences to his family. It's very tragic. If it's not true, well, we'll find out because Marty will pop up at some point. But this person, Poomer, in the chat is saying, Yaba next following in Marty's footsteps, inshallah. Don't mess with Saro karma. So you're wishing for Yaba's passing, Poomer? Why? You act as if they've done something personal to you. Like, that's what you do? You're going to be in Chantal's chat and wish for somebody's demise? You can go burn. Go step on all the Legos on a Sunday morning. And I wish you 10 years of Sunday mornings all in a row. How about that?
Anyways, the people I made that comment about, they talk about me and my husband all the time, so fuck them. With a silver spoon. Are you on a diet? No. I'm not on a diet.
Is there a reason why we're filming these two gentlemen? Why does she have her camera on these two gentlemen? That's kind of rude.
I'm gonna pull out the other way. It'll be easier, and then we'll turn around up here. Let's not say we did, Belle. I think this guy's gonna help me. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be a tight squeeze. I'm so bad at pulling out of stuff. I think he's helping me. I feel bad. I don't have any
No, you don't feel bad.
tips. I'm gonna be really nice and say thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm going to say thank you. I don't think he heard it.
God bless. All right, let's turn around. I'm so mean. I'm such a BIT sometimes.
You know, Chantal, I can't see your face, but as you're saying that, I can almost feel you smiling. I'm such a beach. And I bet you're smiling when you say it. You're not sorry about being cheap and not tipping.
Jeez. Can you believe how much I'm a BIT sometimes? Okay. Someone's house. Wow. Looks fancy. It's a villa or what? Yeah, I'm limiting my treats, or else I would go to Dunkin' Donuts and get an iced coffee right now. Should I go? No. I really want a nice coffee. Too much sugar. I don't need that. You know what I mean, guys?
You know what, Chantal, considering the fact that every time you eat the processed fast food, you immediately have to go to the bathroom, I don't think you need that either. And I'm noticing a pattern here. When you were back in Canada, when you were going hog wild with the food, the same thing happened to you. Like it was so bad that you didn't want to leave the house most of the time. You had toilet anxiety. Like you were eating so much food that your body just it could not keep up. You had to basically park yourself next to a toilet. You were always worried when you went out. Is there a toilet nearby? Can I get to a toilet? Because I got to go to the bathroom. It happened in Canada. It's happening in Kuwait. What is the pattern here? The pattern is you're eating way too much. Your body cannot dump enough out to keep up with what's coming in. Like your digestive system is overtaxed. It just can't move fast enough for you. The more you eat, the more it dumps out, the faster it has to dump it out. That's just how it works. The only time that didn't happen was when you were with Nads and you were on the party powder, and that cut your appetite. The party powder gave you energy. It kept you up for hours and hours. It stopped you from eating more, so you could go out and do things. So less food in your system, less bowel movements.
Thank you, sir, for your services. I think he does help just for tips, and I didn't have any cash. Well, some people don't have cash, you know. Well, if I ever see him again. I normally do have cash. That's the thing. Like, I bring cash and a card, and today I was like, I'm just going to bring a card. Nothing else. Ooh, let's go. Well, there's a TGI Fridays here, too. Okay, I gotta drive slow so I can I gotta do a U-E and get on the other side of the road. But yeah, people are like, I forget, like, if somebody in Canada approaches you and, you know, like, you feel like they have ulterior motives, you feel like, what do you want? You know, you're used to being so defensive. But people here are generally just really helpful and nice. And some people in Canada are too. I'm not saying everyone is like a creep, but do you know what I mean?
No, not really. I mean, you were looking for a parking space. He was just trying to help you find a parking space. I don't think he wanted you in a sexual way.
Wow, there's a U-turn right here. Nice. Oops. The center line. Tenderloin. Whee!
You know what, Chantal? I hope one day that the Kuwaiti officials pull you over and take the car so you can't drive anymore. For the safety of all the people of Kuwait that are over there just living their lives, I hope at some point you get caught on the road and your vehicle is taken. So you can't do this anymore because you're driving at night with impaired vision, distracted driving. You're a dangerous driver, and it's not fair to the Kuwaiti people.
There's the pet zone. Pet zone. Iranian cuisine. I should have went there. It's so much better. But the nashi, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm gonna crave that. I know it because it's so good. Their pickles beat. Okay, so the bun.
You know, I've never heard somebody like Chantal go to a fast food restaurant, eat a simple fast food meal, and then afterwards they're raving about it. And they're already planning to go back. Oh my God, that was so good. I have to go back. You know, she talks about fast food the way that other people would talk about a 5-star meal. It's just fast food, Chantal. Calm down.
Was better because it was so soft. It was like one of those like soft potato-y buns. And the pickles were like better than the BK pickles. So, yeah.
So what you're saying is when you were in Canada, you obsessed over the Nashies. And now you found something that's very, very close to the Nashies in Kuwait. So that's your next big obsession. Got it.
BK one is more saucy though. That's what I like about it. Wow, all these people looking to turn left. Wow. Cheesecake Factory. We should go there one day too. It's expensive as hell. Gosh. Eh? You think it's bad in North America? TGI Fridays too. Like Salah took me on a date there and it was like, I don't know, I think it was like maybe $80 or $90 for the two of us. And all we got was like, I think we got 2 appetizers though, actually. And then our meals. I don't remember what we got. Oh no, we didn't even get that much food.
I'm sure the majority of the food was yours. I'm sure you had one small plate of food and the rest was all for you. And that's why it was $80 for the meal.
So expensive. And it wasn't even satisfying. I was still hungry after. I think we ordered.
Lord. So you went to Cheesecake Factory and ordered $80 worth of food and you weren't full? Well, we know what that means. That means she went to Cheesecake Factory. She got a meal. She got a big meal. That was just an appetizer, and she went home and probably ordered more food.
Food after. Like, what the F? Oh, I would get a juice or a coffee, guys, but I have to use the washroom, and Whippy's didn't even have one. You think Tim Hortons has one? Probably not. Just go home. Just go home and peace.
So she had an urge to go to the bathroom even before she left the restaurant. This is going to be fun.
Why am I like this?
Like something must be wrong if you get that urge to go to the bathroom and you can't hold it. You cannot hold it. I mean, it's not that long of a drive to get back to her place. She can't hold it. Seriously. Seriously, like how weak are your bowels that you can't hold the urge until you get home? It's not like home's far away. It's actually really, really close.
Hey, everybody. I can't really see the chat. I can't see the chat actually at all, so. Come on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh boy, the whining. Everybody get out of the way. I'm Foodie Beauty. I'm coming through. I got to go to the bathroom. Even though I'm the idiot going out late at night by herself, eating fast food that I shouldn't have, and I know I shouldn't have it. Don't you know who I am? Get out of the road so I can get home and get to the toilet.
This is what labor feels like.
How would you know? You've never been in labor. How can you compare that to something you've never felt?
I'm just joking. I sound like I'm in labor. I didn't want to go home yet, but I have to. Of course, the light has to be one of the longest ones. Oh. This is friggin' sucks, man. Oh gosh. I still have to go around the roundabout. Why am I like this? Why?
Because you're stupid.
Why?
She is not doing the labor breathing. She is not doing that. Like, that's going to help her.
I think it works.
Chantal, you don't give birth through your butt. Last time I checked.
Come on. Oh my gosh, Halas. This is not good. All right, guys. Let's hurry and get home. Oh my gosh. Oh no.
I don't feel bad for her. She does this to herself. You know what I mean? You can't feel sorry for somebody that purposely hurts themselves. They put themselves in situations of their own making. You can't feel sorry for her. Like, how many times has she been through this? She goes to get something to eat, something she's not supposed to have. Within 5 or 10 minutes of eating it, she's got to go. And she knows. It's a pattern. She's got to expect by now that when she eats the fast processed food, she's going to get the urge to go. So, no sympathy for you.
Dunkin' Donuts. Do they have a bathroom? I think so. What about the employees? They gotta go. Oh my gosh. Oh no, don't tell me there's another light. Yes, there is. This is really torture, guys.
Well, maybe that'll teach you a lesson. Don't stuff yourself to the gills with fast food that you don't need.
Sorry to be boring while I'm driving, but
And here's the sad thing. You guys saw where I started, like almost an hour into like an hour, 35-minute stream. We're starting from here for a reason, because that's just how boring the rest of her stream was. This is the most interesting part. Chantal's suffering is my dessert and it's your dessert too. And I just wouldn't feel right having my dessert without sharing it with you. You know, caring is sharing and sharing is caring.
oh my gosh, I can't. I can't. I'm hanging on for dear life. You guys don't even know. I'm definitely burning calories doing this.
No, you're not.
Come on, yalla, Psura. Yalla, yalla. Yalla, 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 yalla. Yes.
All the people in chat are like, this is horrible. I'm stressed out for her. I'm not. I'm laughing at her. She did this to herself. How old is she? She's not 3. She's 40. She can't control herself enough to where this doesn't happen to her.
Green light.
And Salah just entered the chat saying, what's going on? Oh, he's about to find out.
Okay, guys. We can do this, I think. We can do this, I think. Okay.
You know, Salah's thinking, please don't let her have diarrhea all over the car. Please don't let that happen. Strawberries and Cream, you're stupid. Strawberries and Cream says, at Sultan Salah, please come down to meet her. This is an emergency. What's he supposed to do? She's got to go. Okay. But what's he supposed to do about it? Like bring a cork downstairs and stick it in her butt? I mean, like, how is he supposed to help her in this regard? Strawberries. You know, hold her cheeks together so she can't go until she sits on the toilet. What are you expecting Salah to do?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. My stomach hurts so bad right now. Oh. Well, serves me right. Come on, Sherry.
You know, Salah's praying that she makes it home before she lets go. Otherwise, it's going to be a disaster.
Sherry, Sherry lady, going through Kuwait, looking for a nashi, regretting it later. Oh my goodness.
Oh boy. Strawberries, just give up. Strawberry says, Salah, please come down and help her when she arrives. It's a bad situation. Again, what is he supposed to do? Run down to the car and scoop her up in his noodle arms and carry her upstairs while she clenches her butt cheeks together? What exactly is he supposed to do in a situation like this?
Don't think of beautiful toilets. Don't think of clean toilets. Ugh. Don't think of clean toilets. Come on. I'm booting it. I'm booting it. Well, I'm doing 74. We're almost there. Love is where you find it. Listen to my heart. Sherry, Sherry lady. When you get closer to home, too, the more you have to go. Isn't it always the way? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, a speed bump. Ow.
Okay, I'm tired of her complaining. Let's just get to the part where she's back upstairs, okay? I'm already shortening this down. Hurry up, Chantal. So she just went to the bathroom, and now we're coming back. Hurry up, Chantal.
That was close. Hey, Teardrop! Okay. Yeah. I made it. I'm good. It had to have been that meal, but it doesn't digest that fast. But I didn't eat anything unhealthy today, so.
But you have no gallbladder. If you have no gallbladder, you can't really eat greasy, oily, fatty foods. They go right through your system when you do that. But you know this. You've known this for years. That's why this happens to you.
But my system is like, ugh. Congratulations. I'm glad you made it, yeah. And I didn't overeat today either. But it just happens to me all the time. I'm back. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be hungry at all for the rest of
Lies. When she was at the Wimpy's getting the burger, and yeah, I know I didn't show this part, but she ate the Wimpy's burger, and while she was at the restaurant, she said, I'm still hungry. Maybe I should order another meal. So she ate the simple burger and fries, and she wanted another meal right then and there. So she's still hungry, and she doesn't know how to say no to her hunger. She's just going to eat another meal off camera.
the night. I ate 0 Indomie. Scrotal-esque skin. Ew. Yeah, she doesn't act her age, that's for sure. No accident, thank goodness. Hey, Mistress of the Dark. Public restrooms freak me out, yeah. They do. You never know what you're gonna get. My restroom is nice and clean. I love it.
That's not your restroom. I think that's Salah's restroom. I think that's his bathroom. Just because it's nice and clean. You're not keeping the rest of the house clean. Why would the bathroom be clean? You don't want to clean anything. I think that was his bathroom. You went in there real quick and put some of your Lush products on the bottom shelves. But it's obvious that he uses that bathroom because of that. It looks like a shampoo bottle on the very top shelf. He's a very tall man. You're a very short woman, so obviously it's too tall for you to reach. It was all staged to look like you both use it, but it's actually his. I think you both have separate bathrooms.
You saw my restroom.
His.
Well, thanks for coming to dinner with me. And Domi's, it is the best ramen, I swear.
Something tells me that when she went out to get a meal, that if it hadn't been for the fact that she had to go to the bathroom really, really bad, she would have gone out and gotten more food. Maybe stopped to get some coffee or some dessert and then gone home. But because she really, 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 really had to go and she couldn't find somewhere to go, she had to go home. I'm sensing a sense of disappointment in her. Like she was planning on doing more, but because her body was just like, whoa, we got to take care of this first. It kind of cut things short.
Big Korean. Salah had a pretty big meal. He eats like he could eat lamb and rice every day, so he had that today. And that he'll be full for a while. But then he gets hungry at like, we have different times that we're hungry. Stomach virus? No, this is just I'm so used to this.
Yeah, the abnormal is her normal. Because she's been abusing her body with food for years. This is her normal. The abnormal is her normal. It's normal for her to go to the bathroom 20 times a day and have constant diarrhea. It's normal for her to run to the bathroom 20 times a day. Like this is her normal. She sees nothing wrong with it because it's been going on for so long.
Always have to pee every 5 minutes. It's annoying, eh, Teardrop? Like, no frog. Probably not. Because I'm going to get off of here soon. He wants me to get off soon so we can spend time. He just stepped out for a couple minutes. Somebody came to see him. Hey, Richard. What do you do? Have you tried taking turmeric? No. When it's 2:30, you will. My eyeliner's staying on? Oh, this one is fading. Fading slowly. Of course we cuddle a lot.
No, you don't. No, you don't. And I don't say that because of your weight, Chantal. I don't say that because of your weight. I say that because A, ma'am, he doesn't like you. He does not like you. That's obvious because he's always away from you. Reason number 2, he's not attracted to you. Reason number 3, you are not hygienic. You're not clean. You don't take showers. You wear the same clothes for days, which is going to accumulate body odor. That is not pleasant to be around. Maybe you're nose blind because you're used to your own stench, but other people are not immune. Okay. And when somebody stinks, you don't want to be near them. You don't want to stand next to them. And you certainly don't want to cuddle with them, which is amazing to me. You want to be cuddled. You want someone to be close to you, and yet you don't do what you need to do to make it pleasant for them to do things like that. So, no, you don't cuddle all the time. He's not there ever. He stays away from you.
And we sleep in the same bed. I don't know how people get the idea that we don't.
Well, it's about logic. Let's consider the facts. He is what, 6'1", 6'2"? He's tall. Tall guy. You are 5'1" and about 550 pounds. When you lived at the villa, you had your own queen size bed. That accommodated you just fine. So to put a tall guy with someone as big as yourself in a bed, you would need comfortably, I would say, a king or a California king. I don't think you guys have a California king or a king bed, even in the master bedroom. And I'm sure if there is one in the master bedroom, it's not for you. You're not allowed to sleep there.
But whatever. Because we have a spare room. There's no bed in there, so it's good for your system. Music needs are kids. What? Anyway, if you're on the bus, imagine. Oh my gosh.
So a life in Vegas says, do you and Salah want kids eventually? I know she doesn't. She hates kids. Chantal hates kids. She hates how noisy they are. She hates how active they are. She doesn't want kids. She's a big, gigantic, bratty toddler. Why would she want an actual toddler around her? Something that's young and cute and would get more attention than her. She'd be constantly jealous of that child, possibly being mean to that child. She doesn't want kids.
Probably not Vegas.
Nope.
Well, at least for me anyway. And for those who say, well, he might leave you to have kids later, whatever. John the Whisk, stuck in an elevator. Who is?
So you freely admit that you understand that this whole arrangement with Salah is not going to last forever. That if he ever wants a family, he can't have it with you. Not that he'd want to. He's not attracted to you. But if he wants children, that's not a possibility with you. And that's kind of the same problem that you ran into when you were with BB. Your ex BB wanted a family. He wanted kids. And you went through a hysterectomy, which meant that you couldn't give him children, but he wanted children. So here's Salah. I don't know if he wants a family, but if there's anything in him that he may decide he wants kids, it's not going to happen with you. So it would seem, Chantal, that this arrangement that you have with Salah, it's not going to last forever. You might want to think about that.
Salah, remember he got stuck. He got stuck. Hi, baby. Come see mom. Come see mom. Come say hi to the people. Come. You want a treat? Oh, mom will get you a treat. Come.
You're doing the same thing with Julia that you did with BBJ and Sam. Since you were young and your family pacified you with food, you use food as a lure to get animals to come near you. And then you turn around and you get mad at them when they approach you when you have food.
Don't they?
You don't have any food in your hand. She's not going to jump up there unless she wants to.
I want to show.
Baby. Oh, baby. Don't bite mom. Come. Oh. Oh.
Oh, I'm so bothered the way she picks up Julia. You don't pick up a cat that way. You just don't do it. You're not holding her right. Y'all look at this. This is the wrong way to pick up a cat. You're picking them up where their paws are all splayed out. They feel defenseless. They feel vulnerable, like they're not in a secure position. That's why Julia hates her picking her up that way. Y'all notice when I hold Booger, I cradle her next to me. She feels secure in my arms. She's up against me. That's why she's so relaxed. Julia can't relax with Chantal. Just for that reason. Look. This poor cat is just like, I don't want to be picked up by you.
Oh. Say hi. Oh, baby.
Julia looks as unhappy as BBJ did when BBJ was with Chantal. She's got that same sad, help me look in the eyes. It's tearing me apart right now.
We do.
Let her go, Chantal. She wants to get down. Unhook your ham hocks and let the cat go.
Ooh. Ooh.
You're forcing her to be with you. She doesn't like it.
Want to watch a movie?
You got her in a death grip. Let her go. Let her down.
What do you want to watch? We're not watching Mice again. No, we aren't. Smushy face. She watches with us always at the end of the bed. She'll watch like this. She's so cute. Hey, Shamsa. Look into organic dandelion milk fizz. Aha. We didn't watch Feast, no. We finished The Rings, and then we never make it through a whole movie at once. It's very rare. Why do men fall asleep immediately after, like, cuddling? I don't get it. Watch The Substance. Oh, yeah.
But I can tell you why. A, because you're lying about the cuddling, and B, maybe he's hoping that by falling asleep after cuddling, as you call it, he says, like, if I fake being asleep, she'll leave me alone. Maybe he's not really asleep.
Yeah. All right. She has a heart over her eye. Aw. Baby. It is kind of like a heart. Mama won't grab you. She's like, don't grab me. She hates being picked up, but tough. Too bad. I pay for your treats. All you got to do is put out once in a while.
Can we hear that again? We got to hear that. We have to hear that again.
Dandelion milk fizz. Aha. We didn't watch Feast, no. We finished The Rings, and then we never make it through a whole movie at once.
I can't believe she just said what she said. That's why I got to listen to that one more time.
It's very rare. Why do men fall asleep immediately after, like, cuddling?
Like, not the part about Salah. That's not about the part that I care about. It's the part where she's talking about Julia. Y'all pay attention to what she says.
I don't get it. Watch The Substance. Oh, yeah. All right. She has a heart over her eye. Aw. Baby. It is kind of like a heart. Mama won't grab you. She's like, don't grab me. She hates being picked up, but tough. Too bad. I pay for your treats. All you got to do is put out once in a while.
She did say that. Wow. Wow. Step on all the Legos while you're walking to the bathroom early in the morning. And I hope when you get to the bathroom, all you got is one-ply toilet paper. That quickly runs out. And there's no more in the bathroom with you. What you just said was gross. Talking about your cat that way. I pay for the treats. All you do is put out once in a while. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. But you know what? I am surprised, but not surprised, because that's how you feel about everybody in your life. Oh, I pay for things, therefore you should just put out for me in some way. Just give it up to me. I pay for the treats. Give me what I want. You're disgusting. You're absolutely disgusting. Predator. Disgusting. I hope they have a special place in the 7 layers of hell for you. I really do. Just because of your nasty attitude. You feel entitled to something just because you buy a few treats. That's your attitude, Chantal? Oh, I pay for your treats. Therefore, I could do what I want with you. Predator behavior, predator thinking. Oh, I pay for something. Therefore, you should just give me affection. Put up with me forcing myself upon you. You're gross. Step on all the Legos, mama. All of them.
We saw the menu, yeah. Actually, first time I watched that was on the plane. And then I watched it with Salah. The Watchers. After cuddling. She sees the menu every day. So that was a good meal. But now I'm tired. Oh, you want bread, don't you? She's going to steal the bread. Look.
You know, she's been hanging around you a lot lately. How much are you really feeding that cat? Because when you lived at the Canadian villa, BBJ and Sam they were looking for food constantly. They were on top of the kitchen cabinets. They were on top of the refrigerator, just looking for any scrap of food. The food situation was so bad that Sam, the bigger male cat, was literally fighting with BBJ, the older female cat, just to get what little bit of food there was, because you're really bad about feeding the pets. And Julia's been haunting you a lot, and it's not because she likes you. Are you not giving her enough food, Chantal? Is that why? Because I've seen Julia. She's looking kind of thinner these days.
There's only like a couple of dry pieces anyways.
Like, she looks smaller to me. I could be wrong, but she looks smaller than she used to.
What do you want? Bananas?
Oh, it is a heart. Look at it. Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Eat your crunchies? Me? Your water? Oh, that's a nice girl.
She loves bread for some reason. No, they're just pyramids from...
And by the way, Chantal, if you don't want Julia eating your human food, then put the human food where it belongs. In the kitchen, in the fridge, in the pantry. Don't have it out on your desk where she can get to it.
Someone...
I mean, it's just common sense.
We know that went to Egypt and got us the souvenir. Earwax pyramids. So, guys, what else is new? Before I go, because I'm going to go soon.
Yeah, she's going to go because she just got done eating at Wimpy's. She wanted more food, but her bowel movement stopped her from getting more food. She doesn't want to show her eating meal number 2, so she's going to go and have herself a little bee moment off camera. Or maybe she's going to ring up Anime privately and say, hey, I'm still hungry. I'm ready to eat for you. Throw me some money on PayPal.
Oh, that's cute, Pajami. Winnie Ben?
This person, Shamsa, says, many people are jealous of you. Really? Who? Who is jealous of Chantal? Name some names. Throw some names out there.
Peanut butter? There's peanut butter and bananas on my desk. Because
Why is there peanut butter on your desk? That should be in the kitchen.
I don't know.
The banana should be in the kitchen too. Why is everything sitting on your desk?
I had a peanut butter and banana today. It's one of my favorite. I love it. Are jealous? Ooh, the evil eye, Shamsa. Have you seen that crazy American lady that was caught? Okay, what happened? And no, I didn't see it. And I also have these. These gotta ripen.
She can't wait to eat off camera. She's getting started right now.
Do you know how beautiful you are? You don't. You don't.
Yep, there you go. I hear the lid. She took the lid off the peanut butter.
What are you gonna
Or is that a bottle cap?
have, Bear? What do you do? What's the biggest grocery chain in Italy?
Why are we talking about food? Only Chantal could go out, get food, eat food, come home, talk about food again. The obsession with food is real, y'all.
Have Aldi. Pink fairy, 1, 2, 3. Let's all go to Aldi, Aldi. You're having meatloaf? Did you make it? I love meatloaf. Ew. Carrefour. Smoked turkey legs and leeks. Potato stew. Wow, sounds fancy. Yummy. Just had Chipotle for lunch. Spar. She's 33 and catfished a 19-year-old into getting married and left her husband and kid. But then when he saw her, he was like, nope. So she is camped outside his house and refusing to leave. Wow. Weird. Yes, I put ketchup as a...
Not, yeah, I've heard about that situation they're talking about, but this is where the hypocrisy is real right now. Chantal, a while ago, she basically called herself the catfish queen, and she's still the catfish queen. She comes online with a filtered image, but she's had profiles just about everywhere, all with filtered images. If she catfishes people, yes, she does. She's catfished guys in the past. All the time. She catfished Salah. I'll put money on the fact that he didn't see her for real until she came to Kuwait and he saw her at the airport. I put money on the fact that all that time that they were talking, all that he saw of her were filtered pictures and, you know, the filters on her phone. If they did something like live, she purposely kept her real appearance hidden until the very last second. And that's why when she was walking to the airport, her face all red and covering her face, she knew that she couldn't hide it anymore, that he'd see her in the real. He even said that she lied, that he said, oh, she's shorter than what I thought she was. And she was also probably a lot bigger than what she said she was. So yeah, she catfishes guys.
Glaze. Vanessa's emojis. My mom would do that so good. And then I slice it and I put a cheese slice. It's beef bacon, Sammy.
And by the way, you don't talk about food usually unless you're hungry. Like you start really thinking about food and craving food when you're hungry, but she's always craving food. She's always thinking about food. Like she's always keeping her hunger on 20. Like all this talk about food right now, as soon as she shuts this stream off, she's going to the kitchen, y'all. I'm telling you.
Which tastes like bacon, normal bacon. So good. Where there's a will, there's a way. Exactly, pear drop. Oh my God. You idiots. I'm kidding. Anyway, I think I'm going to get off for now. Maybe I'll sneak and go live later. I'm kidding. Sometimes when Salah passes out and I can't sleep, I'm like, should I bees or should I not bees?
What I say? Didn't I talk about that before? Remember all those lives that Chantal would do late at night? And it's because she was waiting until he wasn't around, and then she would just have her little bee moments. She was sneak eating. That's why she would stay up all night, so she could eat all night while he wasn't around. But Chantal, if you have such a happy marriage with your husband, why do you have to wait until he's not around to do something? I mean, if he's an understanding guy, he knows about your food addiction. Like you're acting like some 16-year-old sneaking out of the house to go meet somebody. Like you're waiting until Salah is gone or asleep to do something. You're doing something behind your partner's back. That's not what you do in a happy relationship.
Conad? Is that an Italian word? Barbecue sauce is good too, and ketchup. To bees or not to bees? 'Tis the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind to bees and misbehave. Bees, Ginger. I don't remember that whole soliloquy, but they're being incredibly kind to her. Oh, they're being nice? Okay, that's good. But don't catfish. And what the heck?
You do catfish. You're catfishing now. You and your bazillion filters. You're catfishing.
Hey, Victoria. You should be, Soph. Freezer Lulu bees.
You know, I'm so sick of that word, bees. I am sick of it. And for those who are wondering, does bees actually mean anything? Can I give you the origins of the word bees, beeson? It has nothing to do with Chantal. If you look it up, because I looked it up, like it was basically like beesing, and I don't recommend anybody do this. Please don't do this. I've heard that it had to do with Burt's Bees, like lip balm, mentholated. You take a little bit, you put it underneath your eyelids, and it makes you feel a little bit drunk or something. I know it's stupid. Why would people even think of something like that? But that was called beesing. And I feel the reason why Chantal started to using the word bees is because in the beginnings of her channel, she could put the other B word in the title, and YouTube had no problem with that. But then they changed their policies. And they said, we are not going to monetize B moment content. So she had to find another word that YouTube was okay with. So she picked the word bees. And anybody who was on her channel that knew her habits, that knew what she did. They learned what beezing meant. Beezing meant misbehaving, doing party favors, eating outrageously. So everybody on her channel understands that bees means she's probably going to be eating a lot of food, or she might be smoking something or doing something not good for her health. But that's her little code word for her little bee moments. You know, her way of making it sound cute and acceptable when it's not.
No, not something like that. I think there's one Lulu left and one ice cream sandwich left. But I didn't buy that many. Tilapia. Oh. No catfish. Shell the press conference. What the hell? I gotta look this up. Frozen broccoli. Thanks, Teardrop. I don't know. Maybe I'll be back later, guys. I'm not 100% sure. Okay? But it might happen. So, yeah. Anyways.
And then she went on to do the Phasmophobia stream. So I guess Salah is too much around and she can't bees.
Thanks for beezing and coming to Wimpy's even though there was music playing. We'll never go.
Well, God forbid that a business should have music playing in its own establishment. Don't they know that you're coming? They should all just cater to you, huh?
To that plaza again because of that reason, okay? So the Hardys didn't have music. Maybe we could go to a normal restaurant next time, like a healthier one.
And by the way, Chantal, I think it's a little entitled that you put in your chat, oh, if I reach my goal, you guys get to pick where I eat. When the food is going into your mouth. So you basically want your beezers to pay for your meals. Very, very entitled, man. Very entitled.
Like Arabic food. They have Aldi's there? Weird. Aldi's is international.
Okay, she's pretty much done. It's a bit of a shorter one today, but I'm okay with that, y'all. It is what it is. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this react. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.